Hey guys, and welcome back to Miss Creative Queen. So, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure to click the subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notified of every video that I upload. Also, make sure to comment down below what other videos you would like to see from my channel. And if you find this video interesting, or fun, make sure to leave a like. So anyways, in today's video, I am doing my bullet journal setup for May. And also, I'm going to show you guys what I did for April because I did not do a video on that. So today, I'm just going to flip through and explain what I did because I already have set up my bullet journal, and it's just faster if I explain what I did instead of show what I did. But yeah, let's get on with the video. So let's flip over to April. Here we go. So for April, I first have my quote page like I do every month. And then I wrote "Never Stop Dreaming," and this is just like a really inspiring quote because obviously if you stop dreaming, what are you gonna go and do? But if you keep dreaming, there's so much things that you want to achieve and all that. So yeah, and then I did it in this sort of like cursive curly font, and I just used purple and pink. And since April is Easter, so I did use pastel colors and a lot of blues and pinks and purples. So that's what I went for. And so obviously my monthly cover page, I have April in bubble letters. Went for a little purple ombre to white for the letters. And then obviously I had to have an Easter basket and just a bow on the basket. And for the background, I went in with pencil crayons, went from purple to pink, sort of like an ombre type thing. And just looks a little pastel-y, and I really like how this turned out. Unfortunately though, I did not use my bullet journal for April. I guess this whole staying inside, this whole pandemic just like made me a little lazy, and I just binge watched TV shows and didn't really do much in April, which really sucks because I really like how my whole month did turn out. The only thing I used my bullet journal for in April was to do my habit trackers, and that's it. But anyways, so I have my whole monthly calendar page like usual, and I wrote "Hello April" in cursive, and then I wrote chapter 4 of 12 because 12 months, 12 chapters of the year, and I also saw this online somewhere, so I thought it was cute. And then I just went in with blue, pink, and purple to highlight them. And then we have our calendar, and I just went with blue highlight for the days and pink for the numbers, and then a space for the notes, and we just added some Easter eggs for the theme for Easter, and a drop shadow because I really love drop shadows. Next, I have my brain dump page, and I literally only wrote in here on the last day of April. As I told you, I didn't really use my bullet journal in April as much, and yeah, so but I did go in with a bubble letters and then just highlighted them with purple and with blue and pink, just a little drop shadow, and I did add a little Easter egg. And for my brain dump, what I really like is that I can just dump out my brain on here, whatever is in my mind, whatever it is, just write it out here, and it does clear out my mind, and it helps a lot. It's like a little journal or a diary, which is really nice. For the first time, I made it on one page, and that was definitely not enough, and I had to go ahead and make another one. So after that, I started doing 2 pages, and it's just like a rectangle, and then I add my drop shadow, and that's it. Then we have my productivity meter. I saw this on someone's channel, and then I found the original one, and it really helps me with getting things done and just keep me productive, and I usually try to get to level 4, which is nice. So basically how this works is you have like levels, and you have your plan for the day. So as you get tasks done, you just fill it in, and you're trying to achieve level 4 every day, which is nice, and it sort of like keeps you excited. But yeah, I just went with the cursive-ish font again with purple, and then I just, you know, added the stuff, the colors I went for, and an Easter egg. Over here, I forgot to add washi tape because this is extra space, and I wanted to cover it with washi tape, but I guess I forgot to do that, so I'll go in now and do it. And then we have a dream tracker, which I like tracking my dreams, and then my habit trackers, which I'll explain more when we come to this month. And then these are my face mask trackers, and I have to fill these in. I totally forgot to fill them in, but yeah. And I just went for the like same type of theme I was going the whole month. So now we're on to May, and for my quote page, I did this quote, which says, "Be enough for yourself first, the rest of the world can wait," which is honestly, it's really such a good quote, because you can get caught up in what others want from you, what you want to, you know, how you want to make others happy, what you want to do for them, and you forget about yourself, you know? So it's like reminding you to forget about others, do what you want first, because in the end, you'll always be there for yourself, but other people will come and go. And so I saw this on Pinterest, I think, and I literally used the same font because I just love how it looked, and I just went with the yellow highlight, literally exactly how it looked like on Pinterest, because I just love the look of it. And then I also saw this for the cover page, this puzzle piece design, and I thought it was really cute, so I did this also, which says "Hello May," and there's some hearts. I used pencil to shade it in and added blue pencil crayon on the edges just for a little more color, a pop of color. So for the month of May, I went with the puzzle piece theme because I thought it was so cute, and then I went for the colors of yellow, red, and green because those are colors for May as I searched up on Google. And then with the blue, I just went with a little accent color, I guess you could say. So then we have our May monthly. I just went for the same font throughout my whole May spread, and I went with the yellow over this May, and then I have my whole monthly calendar, and you know, just went with the green to write the days of the week, and then yellow for the numbers. And I needed an extra box for the 31st, so I just split this one in half. Then I have a space for my notes, and then I had this puzzle piece hanging over here which says "Take chances," because you obviously need to take chances in your life, because if you don't take your chance, who knows, like if you would have taken that chance, you could have actually achieved, where else if you're not taking the chance, you're not getting anywhere. And then I also added this strip of washi tape just to add a little more pop of color, and it also matched the theme, so I thought it looked cute. Then we have our brain dump page, and I just went for my typical rectangle, added my cute drop shadow that I love, and I went with a pop of color with the green on this side, and then I went with the same lettering style. I colored the dump in yellow, and then this brain in this bluish greenish color that I really liked. Add a little puzzle piece because that's the theme, and some washi tape for more pop of color. Then we have our productivity tracker. I went with the same lettering style as I said. Went over it with red. Add this "Love Yourself," this puzzle piece says, and I think it's very important to do that, and sometimes you need to just have reminders to love yourself. And this is basically level 1, 2, 3 plan, basically what I said. So I went over this part with yellow, and the days of the month in green, and I added some washi tape because there was some space left. Now over for our dream tracker, I went with red because this side I went with the other colors, so I wanted to like have a little difference. So we have dream tracker, just a typical box with date and description, and my drop shadow because I really love drop shadows. And basically the reason I keep a dream tracker is because sometimes I have the weirdest dreams ever, and honestly I think keeping them written is just good for me. That way I can look back. And then next I have habit trackers. So I went with that same bluish color, and I basically make boxes with the number of days there are in the week and in the month, and this month had 31 days. And I did not use a ruler. I did not use a ruler for this whole spread because I feel like ruler is just more time consuming, and I just want to get done with it. And it's not like this is going to get graded or anything. You do it however you want. So I have 31 days, and then I just highlight them for the name of that habit. I forgot to write them down, but basically I am going to track how much water I drink, trying to get at least 2 liters of water. Tracking how much sleep I get, at least 8 hours of sleep. I try to go for more than 8 because I really love my sleep. So I need at least 10 hours of sleep a day. But this is just here so that I feel good at myself that I'm getting at least 8 hours of sleep. Then I'm going to be tracking hand lettering. Usually I track studying, but since I finished with school last month, I have a free space and I do want to work on my calligraphy and my hand lettering, so that's something I'm going to try to practice every day. Then I'm going to track stretching because I like to stretch every morning, but a lot of times I do forget, so tracking it just helps. And then working out because I want to try to work out at least every other day, and so that just helps track how many days I did work out. And finally I have my elastics because I do have braces and I need to wear elastics, but sometimes, or a lot of the times, I do forget to wear my elastics, so this will just help me. Then face masks, and I went with the same theme as I did for habit trackers. I like to wear my face mask once a week, and just tracking it helps remember to do so. So I just went with little puzzle pieces and I'll color them in as I go. Then I also added a puzzle piece here which says chapter 5 of 12, sort of like what I did for last month. I'm thinking maybe doing chapters for each month, not exactly sure yet, but we'll see. And then I just added a strip of washi tape just to make it a little cuter. Now we have our weekly. I usually like to make my weekly spreads as the weeks go on. So for example, for the next week I'll make it on Saturday or Sunday. But anyways, I went with the same type of thing as I did on the cover page and had the puzzles hanging and wrote May 3rd to 9th for the first week. I made a little puzzle here saying week 1 just to make it look cute, and then I just have this box with 7 squares for 7 days, and I just went with the red highlight, write the days and the numbers of the week, and then I went with the green drop shadow instead of the black one just because I did want to add a little more color. And then I just added some washi tape just to make it a little cuter, add more color, all that, and that's it. So we have come to the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like if you did, and also comment down below if you would like to see my next bullet journal in this style, or if you want to see me actually drawing it out. I think doing it this way helps me, gives me more time to explain what I did, but drawing it out, actually you get to see exactly how I'm doing it. So just let me know which style you would like to see and I will do it that way. Also make sure to subscribe and click the bell, and I will see you guys in my next video, which also has an announcement in it, so stay tuned for that. And anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye!